All right, welcome back everyone to another season of the Bib Lifestyle. Be your best body where we eat to heal. This is where I take an incredible grocery list, which you can find in my book, My Health, My Story, How I Found the Bib Lifestyle. And you will buy this grocery list each and every week, put together these wonderful foods, and transform your body. You saw it already with the previous guy. Now I've got two new contestants. All right, this is Richie and Lauren. Come on out here, Richie and Lauren.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how you guys doing today?
Good.
Well, I want to thank you guys for being a part of the Bib Lifestyle program here and going through these 8 weeks. I told you about it and I asked you if you wanted to be involved and you said yes. Now,
Yes.
what are you kind of thinking that you're going to get out of this, or what are you expecting?
Lose weight and tone up for summer.
Sounds great.
Yeah, no, I haven't been back to the gym yet postpartum, and so I'm looking for something that can get me back to my previous birth weight without compromising my milk supply.
You know, that's great that you say that, because everything that I'm going to give you is going to be great for your milk supply. It's going to be great for you. It's going to be great for your child. And I can't wait to see you and talk to you about the benefits and how you're feeling it each and every week. Now, is this something that you just want temporarily, or is this something that you maybe want to carry on if it works so well for you? What do you think about that?
This will definitely be long term.
Long term?
This is a starting process with you, and we want to follow it through.
We, having seen some previous videos, we know that there's ingredients that you use that we actually, sometimes use. So it's something that we will continue to implement and supplement into our diets.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Well, I am really happy to have you guys on board. I can't wait to show all of you guys what they go through and the transformation they get. We have our incredible food right here. This week, they're going to start off. We've got some adzuki beans. Have you guys ever had some adzuki beans?
I have not.
I have not.
Well, this will be a first. And what kind of grain did I buy? Some spelt berries. Have you ever had some spelt berries?
No, I haven't.
A long time ago.
All right. Well, we've got something new for the both of you. We went ahead and got some greens here. We've got some cilantro. We have got some spinach, some Swiss chard, collard greens, and I know I have some dandelion leaf back there. Are those all familiar to you guys?
Yes.
Excellent. Now our fruits. Oh, we got some zucchini as well. Can't forget the zucchini. All right, so now our fruits. We've got some bananas, papayas, honeydew, orange, pears. We have avocados and some mangoes. Do you guys like all of those foods?
All of those.
Fantastic. I can't wait to show you guys how we're going to put this together. My first process here, I want to teach you guys how to live the Bib lifestyle. So this is our grocery list for the week. And the way I start off is I want to utilize my time and be as efficient as possible, which is something that you guys need now that you have somebody very important in your life to take care of. So what I do first is I will fill up my pot with some water, get that boiling. Then I use the vegetable broth or the mushroom broth, which I used this week, that for our grain, we'll get that going. And in another pot, what I like to do is I take the beans, because I'm all about cleaning off pesticides and dirts and bacteria. So I like to take the beans and put them in here. Then I'll use my little hot pot warmer, fill it with water, and I'll soak those beans in the hot water while the other water is boiling. And what that's going to do, it's going to begin the cooking process on those beans, and then it's also going to kill off the bacteria and the pesticides and the dirt on those beans, because we're going to strain that and rinse it before we actually begin to really cook them in the other pot. So that is what I start off with first. I get those waters going. I soak those beans so that as they are cooking, then we're going to go ahead and take all these leafy greens. We're going to chop them up and we're going to soak them in a bowl as well, which I've got right here. Now, this is a great salad spinner bowl. It's already filled up with some water and baking soda. And that baking soda, even though I do buy organic leafy greens, the baking soda is still going to help to pull off whatever pesticides or extra spray or dirt is on there. And you guys are going to taste the difference because it makes the lettuce so crispy and crunchy and nutritious. I can't wait for you guys to enjoy it. So, we're going to go ahead and get all this started. Start chopping up these leafy greens. And we'll show you what that's looking like here next. All right, so you guys saw the incredible grocery list laid out here. We got them beans, they're on the stove cooking up. Our grains are cooking up. We are gonna go ahead and chop up this salad and show you how easy this process is. Right here, we've got the OXO salad spinner bowl with the nice little strainer right there. I love it. We're gonna use that. It's got the baking soda in there. We have our incredible containers right here. Now, the reason I use these containers, I've tried so many different types of containers, but these ones are the industrial commercial grade. And I can just add a little bit of water in the bottom of these. What I don't use, I put a cap on, I put it back in the fridge, and it will stay fresh for 10 days until I consume it. And 3-4 days after that. That's how well these containers work. So we're gonna go ahead and just take about half of every one of these. Then we'll just put the caps on the rest, stick them in the fridge, and save them for later on in the week till we need them for our other bowls. This week, we're just gonna go ahead and prep together. Today, we're gonna just go ahead and prep together 3 bowls for each of them for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then we'll come back and we'll shoot another episode later on in the week for Thursday and Friday, and we'll ask Lauren and we'll ask Richie, what happened this first week? What are they feeling? What have they noticed? Tell me some exciting news, because I know it works. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Tell your friends and tell your family. This is the Bib Lifestyle, designed for everybody out there. The best way to heal your body with food, rid yourself of all that excess waste. We went ahead and we chopped up the cilantro. Now we got a couple peppers right here. Don't forget to check out my book, My Health, My Story, How I Found the Bib Lifestyle. It's going to teach you about all this food, what's inside of it, what it's doing for those organs and those cells inside the body to help give a brand new and better version of yourself, the healthiest version of yourself. And it only comes from food, guys. I've been in this health and fitness industry, as you know, for 29 years, and I've done it all. The powders, the pills, the injections. I've had the side effects. I've gotten results, but they're only temporary. It wasn't until I found the Bib Lifestyle here that everything just came together, and I have the healthiest version of me. All right, so we did the Swiss chard. Now we're going to go ahead and do the dandelion leaf right here. And I like to just grab a big handful of this stuff and start chopping away. Of course, I've been doing this for quite some time, so I'm pretty cautious with my fingers there. Safety first, guys. Safety first. And again, inside this bowl right here, it holds, I believe, about 28 cups of mixed greens, which is enough depending on your size and the consumption you'll be eating on a weekly basis, which is another thing you'll find in my consumption scale. In the book, that is, My Health, My Story, How I Found the Bib Lifestyle. But depending on your current body weight, there's going to be a specific amount of greens, beans, grains, and fruit bowl that you're going to consume. Because it just really depends on how the weight on your body. We need a certain amount of food to push through your intestines. And the bowls are going to be bigger depending on how big you are, because you need that volume. You need that volume to push through those intestines, because the intestines just stretch and stretch and stretch. And all that food that is getting unprocessed just sits in there and it rots. And that's what's releasing all the poison into our bodies to make us ill, and diseases and all that nasty stuff that we don't want. Now we'll get some collard greens right here. So that volume of food, these bowls need to be consumed in one sitting, so that digestive process can begin to happen and it can just push all that waste out. Now you can see how that is starting to fill up pretty well right there. I'm going to go ahead and chop up this piece of squash right here. And I don't like to cut everything too small, because the body still has to go through a natural digestive process. There's liquids in our belly that break down the food. There's muscles in there, almost like teeth, that are breaking down the food. And we're designed for a digestive process, So I've done the whole juicing thing for many years, but it did not give me the results that I'm getting here with the Bib Lifestyle. Guys, I went ahead and chopped up those greens. You watched it. You saw it all right here. We're going to go ahead and soak this for at least 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to clean this mess up. I'm going to bring out that fruit. We're going to chop up some fruit bowls, and we'll move on from there. All right, guys, I want to thank you all for staying tuned here with the Bib Lifestyle. We have the fruits out now. We're going to put together these incredible fruit bowls. I know that they're going to love them, and you're going to love them too. So you want to hit that like button, hit that recipe button. Make sure you follow this and try it so you can tell me what you think. First, we're going to start with the papaya. And I've already washed the papaya. I've already washed all this fruit. And the reason I do that is because if it's dirty, as soon as you take your knife and you cut into it, you're pushing that dirt right into your fruit. All right, guys? Now, I do get a lot of organic fruits as well. Sometimes I can't get everything organic, you know, and the skins of fruit have a lot of nutritional value as well, but I just steer away from it because you never can tell what they sprayed on it. And no matter how much you wash it, if you try to blend it or you try to soak it, cook it in some water for some teas, you know, I just try to stay away from that and eat as much of the meat as I can. So we need to put together 6 fruit bowls for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for Lauren and Richie, all right? We're gonna start with the papaya right here. As I said, I like to always cut the papaya from the opposite end of where it grows. So that's its lifeline right there. And the reason, it's just a little thought of mine that I like to believe that this fruit still thinks it's connected to that root and it's got some lifeline, so it's gonna stay fresh and nutritious until we consume this whole thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut a nice chunk right off the backside like that. This, I'll take some saran wrap, place it on there, get it nice and tight, and put this in the fridge until we need it later on in the week, or I decide to consume it while they're enjoying theirs. The seeds, we want to keep all those seeds in there because they are full of nutrients as well. Again, you'll be able to learn all about the nutrients in all of these foods from the book, My Health, My Story, How I Found the Bib Lifestyle. It's designed to show you guys every single thing that we're doing here and teach you how to eat healthy and heal your body with food. So I have a little bowl over here as well that I'll show you. This is my little scrap bowl. All my shreds, I just put them in there, and then when I'm done, I stick this in the freezer. And why is that? Because for one, it's going to help keep the bugs away and the smell as well. And when I'm ready to throw it away, toss it in the garbage, take it out, real easy, guys. So we're just taking that skin off these. And those seeds, we're going to just keep those there. We're going to scoop up a little bit of the seeds into each and every one of these bowls. So I may have to cut off a little bit more of that fruit because we are doing so many bowls, but we shall see. And I like to make sure in these fruit bowls that we have at least 5 different types of fruit. And so here today we've got the papaya we're chopping up. Again, I like to be as efficient as possible. And we'll just do a little side dicing right there. And voila, that's our fruit, our papaya right there. Okay, so with these fruit bowls, you know, Lauren and Richie are different sizes. So we have to make sure that each fruit bowl has the right amount of cups of fruit depending on each person. Now with Lauren, she's going to be having a 3.5 cup bowl of fruit. And Richie, he will have a 6 cup bowl of fruit, 5.5 cups. Because of course, it's all based upon your current weight. And again, these bowls are going to seem kind of large. We may need just a little bit more of that. They may seem kind of large, but over time, they're going to get smaller and smaller because guess what? So are you. All right, we'll just take a little bit more of this papaya. I've got another little technique I do. I just will roll that around like this and cut that skin off. You know, you just want to be safe and, again, efficient with all of your fruit cutting. Just like that. And then we'll chop up a little bit more right here. All right, that'll do it for the papaya. Next, I think we're going to go ahead and grab the honeydew right here, and we'll chop that one up. I think we'll just take that whole half right there, yeah, because we have quite a bit of bowls quite a bit of bowls to fill here. Now, these are incredible seeds as well. The honeydew seeds are packed. Did you know that honeydew seeds have protein? Who knew? And now what these seeds are going to do, you know, not all of them are going to get broken down inside the body. You know, as we chew, we end up swallowing things that, you know, don't really break down, and you'll see these seeds come out. But what they're going to do is they're going to give you the nutritional value for the ones that get broken down. And then also what they're going to do is, as they're passing through your intestines, they're going to help to scrape the intestine walls of built up waste. So this fruit is moisturizing your intestines to break up that waste, and the fibers are going to start the process of pulling all that waste out of your body and removing it from your body. You're getting the most alkalized water in your body from fruit. You're getting loads of vitamin C, which is collagen, which is going to give you glowing skin. It's going to help to take away blemishes and marks on the body. And it's going to fuel you with energy, because our body is made up of billions of cells. And you know, every single one of those cells has an electrical charge. It's electricity. And the only way to recharge those cells is with fruit. And you wonder why they tell us not to eat much fruit, that it has too much sugar. You're going to get larger if you eat too much fruit. It's a lie. It has such a low glycemic index, and it gets broken down so slowly throughout the body that really what you're doing is you're getting a reboot of power throughout the day. The fruit is being digested, it's being broken down, it's going through the intestines, gets to the liver. The liver's going to start sending that energy all over the body. Slowly but surely. Oh, look at these mangoes here. Doesn't that look delicious? This is my quick and easy way for the mangoes. Now, I have the measuring cup here. I should be measuring these out, but I have been doing this long enough to kind of eye it, we'll say. All right, that's one papaya right there. Now I can see these bowls for Lauren are already stacking up. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish off these for her. We may not even get all the 5 fruits in there. Yeah, I'll make sure I do, because that's what I want to. But I know that they are getting big fast. Now with these fruit bowls, you can always eat more. It's not going to be a problem. It's actually going to be just as good, if not better, for you. But you want to at least get the amount you need depending on your current body weight. And again, you find out those calculations in my book, My Health, My Story, How I Found the Bib Lifestyle. And I do some crazy cuts here. I know everything can't be perfect, but you can just see how ripe and delicious that mango is looking. And that's another thing that you want to pay attention to when you are buying your fruits. You don't want everything to be ripe, because you're not going to eat it all within the first day or two. So you want to buy a few pieces that are ripe, a few pieces that need a couple days to ripen, so that it's all good for you when you're ready to actually eat it. We'll go ahead and peel another one of these mangoes here. One of my favorites, the mango. And I like to always make sure that, you know, in the fruit bowls, you always want to have at least 3 types of melon. You know, like a papaya, mango, honeydew, or some pineapple, cantaloupe, because those large melons, they're very fibrocious, and that fiber is what you need for this healing process, because that is what is going to help to pull out that waste. That's what it's all about, guys. Eliminating the waste from your body. We'll chop up this mango here. And I like to just follow the seed, the edge of the seed here. Now, if you have a nice yard out there with some rabbits running around and some raccoons, you can just take all this fruit, skin, vegetables, skin, whatever it is that you plan to throw away, just throw it out to the animals. They'll love you. Trust me. All right, let's go ahead and put some of this over here for Richie now. These bowls are adding up fast. I think this one over here is going to need a little bit more. Make sure you guys save these recipes here. We got, what do we got today? We've got some honeydew. Let's get a little bit more of that. We've got the papaya, the mango. And then we have some orange, pear, and some bananas. And with the bananas, you know, I want to remind you that when you're cutting those, if you're preparing for 2 or 3 days, just save the banana for the day of, because bananas will kind of go brown relatively quickly within a day. A lot of people, you know, they get nervous. They don't want to eat a brown colored banana when really that's all the nutrients being released from the skin going into the banana. So you want it, well, that's from the brown, the outside of the banana, but the inside, yeah, a lot of people, you know, don't like to eat a little brownness on their fruits, but it's not going to hurt you. All right, let's peel this off. I'm usually only making a couple of these bowls, 2 or 3. Not so many, but that's all right. You see how easy it is. We'll just roll that orange out, peel that apart. Then we'll start cutting that into some pieces. And we want to have, as I said, some decent sized pieces. You want to chew all this stuff up. And why is that? What's that going to help you with? Well, the chewing is going to help with your jaw. You know, a big problem in society today is people don't want to chew food. So if you do the research, you'll notice that jaws have been shrinking over the generations and generations of not chewing food, which is a problem. There's actually lots of studies out there that people are doing to begin to try to fix these problems. All right, we got another orange here. Just rip that skin right off there. Voila. And what can we do with these oranges? Well, they make a great cleaner for your house. If you got some vinegar, you just take those orange skins, put it in a container of vinegar, and let it sit for 2 to 3 weeks, and you will have yourself some incredible, all-natural house cleaner that you could spray on your floors, your countertops. If you have pets, you know, it cleans up the pet smell, and it will not harm them. I know I've had some friends use some floor cleaning items before, and sadly, it affected their dogs, and the dogs got rashes. So guys, go natural. It's easy. Let's go ahead and chop up some pears. Let's see how nice and crispy. I love some pears. What's your favorite fruit? Mine, I would have to say, is probably a peach. A nice, ripe peach. Love them. Let's stack that one on there. And guys, you see what I'm doing here? I'm putting together 3 fruit bowls for each of them. That means breakfast and lunch is already done. They've got a kid to take care of. You know how much time that takes out of your daily routine? So this being done twice a week, because we only want to prepare for no more than 3 days at a time. And this is only a 5-day-a-week lifestyle. 85-15 is what I call it. You live the bib lifestyle Monday through Friday, and then you give yourself 2 cheat meals on Saturday if you like, and 1 and maybe 2 cheat meals on Sunday, and then you get back to it. That is the joy of the bib lifestyle. We can't take everything away from you. Let's see how these are looking right here. So I think Lauren's are pretty much done right there. It looks like she's got about 3.5 cups easily. I need to add some more to Richie's bowls right over here because he needs 5.5 cups. And that's my little trick with the oranges. I cut the ends off and then we just roll around the outsides. These are some, what kind of oranges are these? I forget. But I do love a nice fresh orange as well. How easy it is, guys. Meal prepping at its finest. All right, let's go ahead and drop that right in there. And you can just see how these bowls are just filling up just like that. You know, there's at least 3 cups in right there. He's got a good 4.5 to 5 cups. We're gonna get some bananas in there for their next day. And then we might do one more mango. And I think that will top it off for our fruits. We've got the salad over there soaking, getting cleaned up right now at the moment. The beans have cooked. The grains are cooked. They're all ready to go. And this is how we do it, folks. It's the Bib Lifestyle. Be Your Best Body, where we eat to heal. The guide on teaching you how to eat healthy and heal your body with food. That's what it all starts from, guys. Let me just toss this in here and see what that is looking like. All right, so we've got a good 4 cups right there. I've got to put a little bit more into these for Richie. I know that for Lauren, let's measure that out right there. 3.5 cups. Just about perfect right there. We just got to go a little bit more. All right, what else can we do? Let's go ahead and just add a little bit more honeydew in there. Some of that melon I was talking about, those big fibers. And you can just see how this stuff looks and understand what I'm talking about. The body's going to break that down, and it's going to do so much work deep below the surface that you never really thought about. And again, the seeds, whatever we cut off, whatever seeds are connected to that meat of the fruit, we are going to just leave them there and add them to the bowl. I think this is going to be just enough to finish everything off. All right, we needed a little more in that one. I could tell that these ones are already enough over here. We're going to give a little bit more to these bowls right over here for Richie. All right, and that's how we do it, guys. We chopped up our fruit bowls. You saw the grocery list. We had the beans cooking, the grains cooking. We're going to go ahead and rinse that salad. Then we're going to put together those dinner bowls. We're going to bring Richie and Lauren back out here, show them everything that we have here. See what they think about it, and they'll tell you all about it. You guys have been watching everything get put together here. I've got all the salad, beans, and grains out here. We're going to go ahead and prepare that now. So we're going to start with the mixed greens. For Lauren, she's going to have 3 cups of the mixed green batch right here. Don't worry, Lauren, my hands are clean. All right, so this is a 4-cup measuring cup right here. So we're going to take it just about to the top right there for Lauren. We can always go a little bit more. So she's got at least 3.5 cups. And we just separate it just like that. You want to always get the least amount. You can always add more if need be, but always measure out at least whatever your current weight calls for. So there's close to 4 cups for each one of those for Lauren. Now for Richie, I want to get at least 5 cups for him because of his current body weight. So we'll just kind of overstack that one right there. We'll go ahead and grab another handful like so. And it looks like we may not even have enough for the final bowl. But that's all right because, well, let's see. You know what? It's close enough. It's close enough. We'll have to make sure we chop a little bit more for next time. We'll go ahead and just take a little bit from each one of these ones from Lauren because she only needs those 3.5 cups and Richie needs a little bit more. So there we go. We just put that mixed green in there like that. We've got our grains right here. I think I forgot a spoon, but I've got one right here. We'll come back to that. For the grains, we'll do the beans. So what we're going to do, these beans and these grains are still warm. So I don't want to put them right on top of these salads because that'll wilt it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use another one of these incredible containers right here. And I'm going to put all of Richie's beans inside one of these containers. And let's see, let me do the calculation. For Richie, we need 1 cup of bean for each one of those. So we need 3 cups. And then for Lauren, she's going to eat 3/4 of a cup, so that's going to be 3/4, 1.5, 2 1/4. So we need 5 1/4 cups of beans. Let's see how much this one will hold. Right there, we've got 2 cups, and then we'll just add the rest of it here. Let's see, break open this other one right here. Now this is the first time putting the Bib Lifestyle together for 2 people. All right, so there's 4 cups. Let's drop that in there. And I'm gonna just fill this up because that's gonna give them just enough of what they need. So there we go. They're gonna take this home and they're gonna split that up each day and just add that to their salad and add any dressing that they want. And now that we've measured that out and we know, I'm gonna just take this one right here. We'll shake that up to loosen it up a little bit. And we're gonna just go ahead and top this one off right here because it's the same measurements for the beans and for the grains. So I know next week for this same procedure, I need to make a little bit more of everything. All right, so there we go with the beans. There we go with the grains. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and just put these lids on here. We're gonna bring all this food back out. We're gonna bring Lauren on. We're gonna bring Richie on, and we're gonna see what they think about this. Stay tuned. This is the Bib Lifestyle. Be your best body where we eat to heal. Look at how delicious this all looks. Guys, we have got everything put together. You watched it here. Lauren, Richie, come on out here, guys. Let's take a look at this. All right, so you guys have been here watching me. And we've put all this together here. You watch me cook the beans, cook the grains, wash the greens, chop them up, the fruit. How does this look to you? Is it looking easy? Is it looking hard? Is it something that you think that's going to be able to, you're going to follow through relatively easily?
That's super easy to do.
Super easy. How you doing there, little guy? Look, we have somebody new here. That's great. So it looks pretty easy for you. So how does it look? Do you think you're going to be able to enjoy this? Is it going to be tough for you?
It's going to be perfect for spring and summer.
Fantastic, fantastic. So you know the routine. You're going to eat the fruit bowls for your first meal, which is going to consist for the first half of your day. Then later on in the day, you're going to have your salad with your beans and your grains. You know how much of that you need to add to each one. Basically, what I want you to do is split your day in half from the amount of hours that you're going to be awake. And then we're going to actually minus a few hours. I don't want you to eat your first meal till at least after 11 a.m. The body's detoxing in the morning. We're going to get rid of all that waste. Then you're going to have your full first meal. Your fruit bowl is going to electrify your body, give you this energy. And then you're going to fuel yourself with the greens, the beans, and the grains later on in the evening to get you through and on to the next day.
Great.
How's that sound for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. And you can add whatever dressing you want to these salads. Do you have one in mind? Do you have a favorite?
We do. A farmer's market dressing we just picked up. So all organic, farm to table, freshly made last week. So
great to hear. Great to hear.
Yeah.
Great to hear from you too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to have you guys on board here with the Bib Lifestyle. I can't wait to show you, for you to see, and for you to see as well, the results that they're going to get. This is the Bib Lifestyle. Be your best body where we eat to heal. Operation Richie and Lauren. And guys, I can't wait till you see their results.
thanks.